How's it going, guys? Peshcat's here with John Flores, and we just got finished with a massive 39-person tournament where John Flores took 5th place, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5th
place. So we actually had to extend it to top 8 prizing instead of top 4 prizing for this one. So he got in there.
Yeah, barely, but yeah.
And so today he played a Chitoge Sugumi Paula. Did you play Paulas?
Yeah, I played some Paulas.
Sorry, so he played the Weapon Daughter deck out of the new Nisekoi 2 Extra Booster, and we're going to take a look at his build and how he plays it. So let's get right into it.
Alright, so let me just lay out the zeros. Alright.
Okay, so let's start up here with the 1 Brainstormer.
Yeah, she's spammable Brainstormer, give 1k to a character, and then, give 2k, and then when a character gets reversed, I can give another character 1k. This is really important throughout the whole tournament. Like, I wish I played 2. And then 2 Summer Toges, Climax combo, give 1k to another character. It was really important in like the level 1 game, like because I do play the +2 soul Sugumi. She doesn't really get that high up since like
the climax is a 2 soul.
It's a 2 soul, so it's just you're basically swinging. But yeah, that helped you get over like some grade 1s that were problematic. This is a new grade 0. She's a bonder. She actually bonds into Sugumi. I really like her ability because she mills 3 on call, and then you pay 1 stock and you bond with this. So you kind of maintain hand advantage. That kind of like of what like the Sugumi deck lacked was hand size, like before.
What I think is kind of cool is let's say you don't have the Sugumi in your waiting room. You can like mill 3.
Mill it, yeah.
And
that
then
happened like twice in tournament. It was so
you like pulled the Sugumi out the top?
Yeah,
nice.
It was awesome.
All right.
2 Paula Brainstorms. This really helped. The plus Brainstorm's awesome. Like you don't have to play the Marika anymore. You can just play this. Basically, search Brainstorm.
Yeah, for each one you search for a Weapon or Daughter.
Weapon or Daughter. And then I played 2 of the Sugumi beater. I wasn't gonna play the Chitoge with Yukata, but I found that going into grade 1, I always needed green as like a predominant color. So I decided just to run like this green Sugumi.
So for more fix.
Yeah, and she top checks. If it's not a Weapon or Daughter, you take a damage. That's like the demerit. And then I decided to play 3 of these beaters. Basically, if you have 2 or less stock, she gains plus 15.
Very easy.
Yeah, very easy. And then,
of course.
Yeah, 4 suicide.
Yeah.
You have to play like the best grade 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, basic suicide.
All right, so
that's the grade 0s.
So that was okay. So 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 16, I believe. 16 level 0s. All right, moving on to the level 1s now. Let's just get a quick look at everything as we go down the line. Damn, you played a lot of, quite a few level 1s.
It was really heavy in the grade 1s. It was really hard just to choose like for numbers, like what I had to take out and stuff before the tournament, because I literally built this deck like an hour before the tournament.
Right.
So like when I was like on my way up, I was just trying to crunch numbers. So like we'll just start out with the punch. Basically, it's a splittable punch.
It's not splittable though.
It's basically gets 2k. Yeah. Right. You give a character 2k. Yeah. It's non-splittable. And then I really like this card. Basically, when she attacks, she gives a level 2 or higher plus 1k. But I really like the first ability. You add the top 2 cards of your deck to your hand, and then you ditch one.
And then you ditch another one.
Yeah, and then you ditch another one, which is really good. Because like hand fixing in this deck like is kind of lax, but this really helped out. I played 2 of this Sugumi. Basic, she taps and then pay 2 stock, and you search your deck for a Weapon or Daughter. And she's global 500, which is really good.
It's a Kashi.
Yeah, it's a Kashi basically. That was like one of the numbers I had to cut down.
3 cat Gumis.
Yeah, 3 cat Gumis. Basically, you don't really tap that much, only for the Paula Brainstorm. But yeah, you tap 2 and she gains plus 25, and she has Clock Encore. So maintaining the field presence with this is like really good. And then my favorite Paula card is this 1-0. Basically, like she gets like with the global, she gets up to 7-5. Like it's so crazy. Like she was just awesome. I wish I played 4, but I kind of had to make room for the +2 soul.
Yeah, this is important too.
Yeah. Against my 4th round opponent, Phantom, you really can't get high up to those numbers, and obviously you can't anti-change punch the.
This is why, because he doesn't level up.
Yeah, so like side attacking with this card was like the best. You just side for 2, and it was just like perfect damage.
And it just lets you keep filling your hand.
It just replenishes you and just keeps hand size up. And I basically always search for the early play Chitoge. That's like my main target.
Okay.
Yeah, just to set up for a grade 2. So that was what?
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
16.
That was 16?
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty high up there in like the 1s.
All All right. Did you play any level 2s?
Just one.
Ghost Chitoge.
Ghost Toge, yeah.
Ghost Chitoge.
Yeah. I saw that Titan was like a really relevant deck, so I wasn't gonna play the Marika Punch just because it's not a noble daughter.
Yeah.
So it's not a noble daughter. So I decided just to play one of this. It was there when I needed it, but honestly, it was just a backup. But yeah, it was just there, just for like the scare. All right, now for the grade 3s. Like, I play
a lot of grade 3s. I think the math adds up to 9.
Yeah, I think it was 9.
All right, so let's just take a quick look around. So we got the TD Chitoge.
Yeah.
2 of the healer, 3 of the new one, and 3 of the cancel burn. Okay,
Yeah,
so,
cancel burn.
So why don't you just run us through?
This was basically to deal with the really big number grade 3s. Just because when you play Climax, you can pay 1 stock and she gains plus 45, which is really good. Just so you get over like stuff that you can never get over with like this deck, because this deck's numbers is pretty like low. This card is pretty good. It did its job. It healed, and then it sniped some cards to the top of the deck. Yeah, 2 is fine. And then this is my favorite card of like the new set. I need to get 3 SPs soon. Like,
let's see. 3 SPs here, 1 SP here, 2 triple Rs.
I really need to like. I need these. These are like awesome.
Contact John Flores on Facebook.
Yeah, dude, I need these. Okay, so yeah, like plus 500 for every noble daughter character, and then the best ability is like neg 1 level when you have 4
weapon or daughter.
No weapon or daughter, yeah. So like basically, call this, and then she gains plus 500. So unboosted, it's 1100 already. So it's already really hard to deal with. And then she has the ability when she's front attacked, you can check the top, and you can either mill it or keep it.
So it's like a defensive early drop.
Yeah, it's the defensive early drop really did help, just because I do play like plus 2 soul. So like basically like what my opponents did was to counteract the plus 2 soul is just try to catch up in damage.
Okay.
So they always like played their own climaxes. So this really helped just to mitigate like the dead cards,
Yep.
Mitigate the dead cards just milling.
And then of course we have the
3 old Chitoge climax combo. Basically on play she has the clash ability to burn one if she cancels, and then she has the ability when the climax is played, you mill the top 4 cards and then you add 1 card to your hand, which is pretty good. Like
let me see. It's
and then she
when
gets,
it attacks.
Yeah, when it attacks.
And she gets 1500 until the end of the opponent's turn. Okay.
So I didn't realize this before the tournament, but like my climaxes were really like there's like soul heavy. So like
because they're all plus 2s, right?
Yeah, because okay, so I'm playing 3 of that, and then I was like, man, that's so much 2 soul triggers, right? And then I was like, oh, I'll just take one out for just the random win, just
the win.
It looks nice, yeah. But like, I think when like later on, I'll probably change the deck. But like, I was just working with what I had, and also I'm surprised I got all the cards for the deck before the tournament. I was looking up the cards, like the card of the days like really helped. I already had this deck in mind. Like I was more excited for this than Sweets. Like, but yeah, no. And then I was just surprised how well I did for little practice with the deck. I only probably played like 2 games before the tournament.
Okay.
But everything just flowed really well. The soul triggers really helped.
Okay, just a couple quick questions.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most problematic point in the game for this deck? If there is like a weak point in the deck.
Yeah, there's a weak point in the deck. So basically my last round, it was against Love Live. I found myself, there was 2 in clock, and I used her ability to search out because I thought I had another one, but it was actually stuck in stock. So basically, if you don't get the early plays out at grade 2, you kind of have like a problem dealing with
your opponent's
characters and stuff. So basically, I just found myself swinging and killing myself and just dealing damage and dealing how much damage. So like swinging for just 1 and just slowly killing them, basically until like the end game. And just I was decently compressed to where I was like canceling like really well. But yeah, just the transition from level 1 to 2, if they have just a big beat stick that you can't deal with and you don't have the early plays, it lags pretty hard. And also at grade 3, sometimes it just doesn't have a finisher.
Sometimes cancel burn's just not enough.
Yeah, cancel burn's not enough. So that's why I added these 2. That's like why these were like really in there.
Okay. Now on that note, is there a possibility of putting the early drop Chitoge up to 4, or do you feel that 3 is the best number?
I actually really like it at 4. I was gonna add another one probably like when I get another one tomorrow or something. But I felt 3 was really good just because I thought like the early play was I usually play 2 or 3 anyway.
Okay.
But
what's the card to drop if you go to a 4th?
Probably this.
The TD?
Sadly, it's SP, but yeah, I have to cut it. It doesn't do that much work. It was just there just because it looked nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any final thoughts on the deck?
Yeah, it did really awesome for such a big tournament. I'm surprised how consistent it like played every game. I really didn't have like a dead hand opening at all. Like I never bricked or anything. It was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for doing this with me, John.
Yeah, no problem.
And see you next time.
Yeah. Next time.